We're coming into the time when everyone will be able to communicate with their loved ones living in the life after this life. In these videos, I explain that communicators from the afterlife have said to us clearly that we will bridge the chasm between this world and the next. Everyone will be able to communicate with their loved ones in the afterlife. In this first video, I present to you the words spoken by a Catholic Mon Senior now in the afterlife, who tells us that in the near future, afterlife communication will be commonplace. In the next video, I explain the many methods people are using today to have successful afterlife communications with loved ones now living in the life after this life. Hello, I'm Dr. Craig Hogan, President of the Afterlife Research and Education Institute and Seek Reality Online. I'm the author of 8 books with the evidence you will come to the end of this life, but you will never die. Today, for the first time in human history, anyone can communicate with loved ones who have transitioned off of the earth plane through the natural life process we call death. Some methods are 98% successful. We want you to realize this truth, and we want to help you find ways you can communicate with your loved ones now living in the afterlife. Seek Reality Online presents actual accounts of people who have had afterlife communications with loved ones using one of the variety of methods available today. One of the most prolific writers about the life after this life was a medium named Anthony Boura. An ordained Roman Catholic priest named Mon Senior Benson spoke through Boura about life in the next world we will all enter. After Mon Senior Benson left Earth in 1914, he began communicating from the afterlife through Boura to tell us the truths about life in the next life. The result was 4 books: Life in the World Unseen, Here and Hereafter, The World Unseen, and more about life in the world unseen. In one of Mon Senior Benson's communications through Boura, he said this: "The day will assuredly come when our 2 worlds will be closely interrelated, when communication between the 2 will be a commonplace of life, and then the great wealth of the resources of the spirit world will be open to the earth world to draw upon for the benefit of the whole human race." We are seeing the blush on the horizon from the dawn of that day. Today, humankind knows more proven methods by which anyone can communicate with loved ones in the afterlife than at any time in history, and more are being given to us as quickly as we're able to mature into conceptualizing them. People are learning how to have rich, fulfilling, continuing relationships with loved ones now living just out of eyesight, but close enough for us to feel the warm breath of their whispered messages. In the near future, everyone will know someone whose life has been revitalized and fulfilled by exciting new relationships with those they thought they had lost. A short time later, communicating with our loved ones living in the nearby realm will be as commonplace as speaking on the phone to family members in another country. The stages of life we describe will extend beyond childhood, adulthood, and old age into a stage of life we might call rejuvenation, characterized by loving reunions, joy, perfect health, and time for reflection. What we call death will be seen by all of us as a natural passage into that stage of life. Because of these changes in society resulting from afterlife connections, people will grow to have the conviction that our purpose for living on this earth in our eternal lives is to learn how to love and serve together in peace and brotherhood. The knowledge of our eternal natures will stop society's headlong, self-destructive plunge into the abyss that is the inevitable result of the stifling grip of materialism. Those are the benefits Mon Senior Benson predicted would come to humankind on the day when communication between our 2 worlds has become a commonplace of life. We are now seeing the first light of the dawn of that day. I recommend you read any of Boura's books to learn about life in the afterlife. They're in the description below. In the next video, I explain the many ways people are having successful afterlife communications today. Anyone can communicate with their loved ones now living in the afterlife. You just have to learn the method that will work for you.